Hey
record
yo,
with him,
hey yo,
right?
hey yo, Mikey.
What's good?
Yo, what give you the what makes you think Mano is a tough guy? What gives you that impression?
Well, I mean, I was at this party. I was at this party with Mano when he first got out of jail. It was at the Pyramid in New York. Um, that's the spot called, right? The Pyramid. I don't know if anybody's familiar with it, but so there was a bunch of people there, and Mano was popping bottles of champagne, and Mano was standing on the couches, and a lot of the OGs that I was there with were like, they took that to be a little distasteful. They were a little felt disrespected about the way Mano was acting, because Mano was acting like a new dude in front of all the OGs that were actually at this party. You know what I'm saying? You had your
Right.
Saigons at this party. Murder Inc. was at the party. I was there with Murder Inc. that night. Um, but yeah, why do I think Mano is a scary dude?
No, I didn't say scary. I said what makes you think
Oh, he's a
what
tough
gives
dude.
what no what gives you the impression that he's a guy that's that's go like what did he do to give you this persona that you get from him? What did he do though? What did he do streetwise? Because I'm from the streets. I'm from Bedford Stuyvesant, Brooklyn, and um I'm really from Bed Stuy. Like my
Yeah.
crew, we've been accused of 40 murders from a 10-year span. I've been charged with 6 murders.
Damn,
Um,
bro.
I blew trial to several murders. I copped out to a murder. So I gave back 50 years. I gave back a life sentence. I
That's
copped out
awesome.
to 25 flat. I gave back 20 to 40 in PA. Took a 10 to 20. I'm just saying, like, I'm from the streets, so like, I mean, like, my shit is like, different. So I'm trying to see what he did to give this impression that to you and whoever else that's in this hip hop game. What give y'all this? What did he do to give this image or this kind of persona off?
Well, it was kind of built into his marketing when he first came out as an artist. He was coming out of jail. It was it was kind of odd that he got a record deal so quick right out of jail. It's like, what does he have music wise?
Yeah.
But then he came out with High Hater and he kind of took everybody by storm. And I'm not saying his records like High Hater and John McCain are what made him, come off as like as a thug to me, but it was more about just the promotion of he's coming home. Mano's coming home. He has a big scar on his face. You know what I mean? So you had kind of knew that he had been through some shit.
Well, could I say something real quick and salute the bro that just asked that question, bro?
And what
You know what
was
I'm
your name,
saying?
bro? I didn't get your name.
Well, that's Snow. That was Snow talking to you.
Oh, that's Snow? That was
I
Snow?
thought
Yeah, that
that
was
was
Snow.
Snow, but I didn't want
All
to,
right.
you know what I mean?
All right, look,
Mm.
salute this Snow, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Philly, bro. This SB Twiz, you know what I'm saying? What I can say is this, bro. Like, we know majority of these rappers, bro, they don't be that. You know what I'm saying? But when you got rappers that come out and they say certain things, or you catch a rapper that punch on a nigga, you know what I'm saying? They be like, I just came home for this. And then niggas from where they from not disputing that. That's what the real go off of, bro. It's no different than niggas like Von and you know what I'm saying? Like you can't come and be a rapper and be talking heavy, bro. And then it's a situation where it's like you see a nigga coming up smacking the shit out you, or you know what I'm saying, or you see
All right,
this and that.
all right.
So
Let me give you a rundown. Right, Mano career. Right, he come home from jail. He linked up with an old girl from over in Jersey that helped him out with his career. Over in Weehawken, right? So he runs in the C's. C's ain't built like that. Me and Warney went to the same school together. We've been in school with each other since PS11. Little C's ain't like that, you know what I'm saying? But he run down on C, smack C's up, take
Yep,
the
I remember
chain,
that.
right? So this how you get a start. You take the chain, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, take big chain,
Yeah,
boom, get his little run off, you know what I'm saying? Get his little clout off,
yeah.
boom. Then after
Hey,
that,
Snow, he beat up. Hey, Snow, he beat up C's and Banger. He beat both
right,
of them up.
right. So he beat these dudes up. So he beat the other kid up too, Young Berg and this other kid, Trinidad James, and all this other shit, right? So All right, for example, like he got smoked with my man, got Tony out of East New York, right? Got Tony is official nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I came as a media between them two because anytime May don't go out, my son got Tony from the East, he from Pink House, he on his bullshit. So but when I'm on the set, got Tony know what it is. That's my son, so the respect level is different from if I'm out with Mano than Mano being out with other niggas from my hood. So now he ain't want that kind of same smoke with God because he understand the level God's Tony playing on. So my thing is like, again, back to the question, with like my thing is to me what made a nigga tough and official is him keeping the same energy with um real street niggas that's into this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't. So I can't look at the nigga, like he no tough guy. You feel me? I can't. He wasn't no tough guy in jail either. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't no tough guy in jail. He went on a dummy mission, scratched my son Ball. My son Ball beat the brakes off him. Then when he got the calm stop, he did some goofy shit. Knowing Ball worked in a barber shop, still went in a barber shop while Ball worked in a barber shop, sat in a barber chair, let the nigga
On
who he
some cocky
scratched, let the nigga who he scratched try to give him a haircut. My son Ball ripped him and beat flames out the nigga in the barbershop. Beat flames out that nigga because he boxed. So not only did he cut him, he beat him too. So it ain't like he got that cut by going gun to gun with a nigga in a cell, or going gun to gun with a nigga in a hole, or going gun to gun and he getting it and he giving it. That wasn't that kind of situation. You feel me? That was a situation where he did a goofy move. Like, all right, cool. If you scratch the nigga Ball and then Ball beat breaks off you, y'all both land in the same spot. You knew Boy was in a spot when you got off that bus. When you got the calm stop fucking reception, you know how this shit is in the penitentiary. You know niggas is like, yo, Boy in the building, man. What's up? You got in the building. You ain't pop no bottle on Boy again. You know what I mean? You got in the barber chair, you try to get a little haircut, get cute for a visit. Some rip your face off and beat you up, and that's that. So like when you say, because I don't, I'm probably I know you. Where you from, Mikey T, Connecticut, right?
Yeah, I'm from CT.
Okay, cool. You from Connecticut. So now when you say you see like, oh, he got a cut on his face. Nah, I understand. You gotta understand the politics behind that cut. That's not a cut. That's not a cut where he was in a knife fight and got that. That's not that kind of war scar. That's a war scar that he did a goofy move and let a nigga cut him and beat him up. Like, cause if you get to a jail and that's a bandit. So bars a bandit to Mano. So at the end of the day, you don't come into jail and talk. There's no talking once blood was shed. So when he got into jail, how you go in a barber shop with a nigga that cut hair that you scratch? You scratch Ball. Ball don't got no crazy. All he did was scratch him with some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like a can top or some stupid shit he had. He ain't, Ball did more work than Mano did the Ball. So at the end of the day, it's like he still got his ass beat when he cut Ball. You know what I'm saying? And he got cut and got beat and got his ass beat again. You know what I'm saying? So
so
it ain't like he got that fucking cut by locking it in and exchanging weaponry for weaponry, bro. So that's not. Don't get that
so
twisted on. Oh,
so
he got a
so at
scar on his face.
So
So
I gotta ask you this real quick though. After Mano got cut and beat up, what happened to Mano? Did he get put in PC? Did
He
he
went
go
to
to the
nah.
bucket?
He went to IPC, and he probably went to IPC pending SHU. Because at the end of the day he got cut, so he assaulted, and then he got the fighting charge. So he got the fighting charge, which is 60 days, and he got the cut. So he went to IPC and just got shipped out, went to another jail. I think they sent the nigga to Auburn somewhere. And Boxing Bar got the assault and got 2 years in a box because when he called Mano to the hearing, Mano ain't come to the hearing, which is automatically guilty because all Mano had to do was come to the hearing and say, nah, that wasn't him. And they would let Ball off the charge. But since he ain't come to the hearing and Ball defense, which is, I understand, he cut him. Nah, all he had to do was come to the ham and say, nah, that wasn't him. He ain't do that. So Ball got 2 years in the box for that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, when they talk about this dude, or you say like, this guy give off this image, my nigga, he ain't never go toe to toe with no niggas like me or no other niggas that really live his lifestyle, that really come from this Bedford Stuyvesant area, that really been documented in this neighborhood, been shit real. I come from a real part of New York City. Brooklyn, period. You know what I'm saying? Just Brooklyn alone. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't from East New York, I ain't from Brownsville, I ain't from Crown Heights. I'm from Bedford Stuyvesant. You know what I'm saying? And he and I'm telling you, like, my crew, you know, our shit is Googleable right now. You could Google it. 40 slayings in 10 years. You know what I'm
So
saying?
so Snow, something also I'm talking about, it's more in regard to the music industry. It's in regard to how you look at their characters in the industry. When Shine was first getting brought up, there were the talk of him getting shot in the shoulder with a shotgun. You know what I mean? And then the big scar that you saw on his album cover. You know what I mean? It's just things like that, the narrative that is spun that make you read into these artists like that. Now, obviously, Mano's narrative got spun to a different way when he's dropping records like John McCain. I'm just scratching my head. You know what I mean? Like, this is the guy that was marketed as the dude who, got sliced in jail and he was gangster and shit. And now he's releasing a song talking about the guy running for president. Kind of threw me off. You know what I'm saying? So his image, they kind of tainted the image that they created for him from within the industry.
I would say, I would say, I wouldn't say they take the boy image. I say he wanted to go to a different direction because the route he was going, they was only giving that nigga like 2 pennies off a song, off an album. It was getting like 2 pennies. So, you know, the industry fucked him around. So it made him go or get ready to go towards the direction of, trying to get up in a area where he could be accepted by the gatekeepers.
Yeah,
That's why he made the song. I think I'm Sean Combs. Nobody, no rapper in his right mind ever made a song, especially being Maino. So you say you from Brooklyn. You say you from Bedford Stuyvesant. That's what he claimed. That's what he rap. Okay, cool. You from Bedford Stuyvesant, so you say, right? Um, but you make a song about a guy that's from Mount Vernon. That shit don't add up to me. Like I've been in the rap industry for a long time. I've been on the bad end of it, and then I turned out to be on the good end of it.
yeah,
End of the stick. You feel me? So, like, I mean, a lot of these rappers that got named, I done ran down on a lot of these niggas, man. Back in the early '90s and shit. You know what I mean? Like, especially Queens niggas. No disrespect to Queens though. Shout out
yeah,
Queens, but niggas know, like, 'cause I come from out of like Corona and all that. You know what I'm saying? And being that I come out of Corona and all that, Northern and all that. A lot of rappers in Queens. Know what I mean, when the rap game really got kind of lit, a nigga was running down on a lot of them niggas. But on another tip, yeah, Scrams ain't like that though. Scrams, he went to jail for like robbing a connect type nigga. You know what I mean? And he was the youngest nigga out of all his co-defendants. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even like really his call. He was just on some dick riding shit, going with the move. He got co-defendants that's like 5, 7 years older than him. You know what I mean? So he just went on a ride, robbed the plug nigga, tied them niggas up in the crib, and got locked up. You know what I mean? As a teenager, at 16 years old. You dig what I'm saying? So, he ain't never put no pain into my neighborhood. And I say that's a good thing because I ain't praising that, but I'm saying like, he a rapper and he's rapping about these, this lifestyle. And I can't, I mean, I don't knock a nigga fan base. If a nigga wanna believe in that shit, then salute a nigga. Dig what I'm saying? Do your thing. But I'm saying for me, being that I'm from that neighborhood, you know what I mean? Like so and like really, like, I'm a tyrant in that neighborhood. Been a tyrant from 12, 13 years old in that neighborhood. So, as for him, I don't know that nigga, man. You know what I mean? And anybody that he fuck with in my neighborhood is pussy. Like niggas on Clifton is pussy. Niggas on Clifton Avenue is pussy, my nigga. Like his like them niggas says I'm just being real, not no tough shit. Niggas is pussy. Like I'm from there. Like niggas is ass. You know, he know it too though. But um, I don't know though. I don't like a nigga, but I just don't understand like with the whole image thing. Like a nigga tough. You know what I mean, like tough how he ain't
But
do
I'm
nothing.
saying
And that
he
and
like he kind of blew his image a little bit, releasing records like All of the Above with T Pain. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Now he did that because you gotta understand
He
it
was
was
trying to
Dirk.
blow up.
Yeah, he was trying to blow up, and at that time, he ain't really wanna, he ain't really wanna, this all he really had to go on. He ain't
And
had
he
nothing
choked,
else.
and don't forget, he choked the white boy on MTV. Snow. He
Right,
choked the
right, right, right. He came in trying to bully niggas, but the whole thing is like, he was getting away with that shit because a lot of niggas, was locked up. It wasn't niggas home to really be like, yo, who this Mano nigga? Oh, that nigga ain't. Because
Snow, what about
niggas,
gravy?
you know,
Yeah,
nah,
Snow.
gravy ain't nobody in the style. That nigga just a nigga that's on TV. He ain't got no. These niggas ain't never put no pain in my nigga. I'm from the style. Like these niggas ain't got no indictments from this neighborhood. No, these niggas names ain't nobody, bro. You know that I mean I ain't on no tough shit. I'm on some regular real, just who these niggas be. Like, Snow Billy Uncut. This what this is, man. Snow Billy Uncut, my nigga. Like that's it.
That's
It's just raw shit. Like Gravy ain't nobody. That nigga ain't nobody. He just a nigga that's so happy they got a part, but ain't like he was taking no blocks or applying no pressure or extortion in that neighborhood. He ain't got none of that. Them niggas wasn't. He say he from LG, but he ain't got nothing to do with the L. Like that's buzzing. That's world shit. Know what I mean? That ain't like niggas can't claim Lafayette Gardens. Know what I'm saying? So like I don't know where he from. He say he from niggas don't know that
I
nigga. Like
thought Gravy, yo, Snow. I thought Gravy from Long Island, son.
I don't know where that nigga from. I know that nigga's a clown though. Feel me? On some real shit. That nigga's a straight bozo. But well, that nigga's he like a real clown. Know what I'm saying? But see if I get that nigga to play one of these parts, man, for like five
Yeah.
bands.
That
You hear
nigga a
me?
good actor though. Yo, Snow,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
nigga a good actor. I be
That's
watching him in
why
the movies, son.
that's why I said I'm gonna see if he take a part for like 5,000. So that's all that nigga worth though. You hear me? If anything else, he won't get another part in Hollywood. I'll tell you that. I'm like the new Jimmy Henchman out here, man. Straight up. I'm like the
Hey
new.
yo, I'm
I'm
You
like
should
the.
dying.
know what
And you
it
know,
is, blood.
and you know that's my man. I speak to his wife twice a week. You know, so and I speak to his son. Shout out, little Jimmy Henchman. You
So
know what I'm saying?
Snow. Let me
What's up?
ask you, Snow. Were you really fucking with 6ix9ine like that? Like, did you guys see each other on a regular
Yeah,
basis or
yeah,
what?
yeah. I mean, yeah. We had him in the dog pound with us, and we went to a few spots. Um,
You had him in the dog pound.
Hey,
yeah,
Mikey
yeah, yeah.
T, fucking, Leak
Hold on,
Mars yoked you the fuck
yo,
up.
how you not chill out, my nigga? We
Nah.
vibing.
I'm the one. I punched Leak Moss in the head
All
twice.
right,
Don't
yeah,
get it twisted.
we know, yeah, we already know, and you put that work in, Mikey. But what you were saying now?
No, I was asking like, so tell me, when you said you had him in the dog pound, what do you mean by that? Like you had him in the trap?
Yeah. The blood trap. That's a trap. Like considered could be for the homies. The dog pound as well. All little homies from the neighborhood come to sleep, eat, get their plans together, smoke. Shit like that. And that's where he lived at with us. He was
Or
homeless. You know what I'm saying? But he got Shotty lived there. I don't live there, but I'm there. I'm there more than less. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he was at with us, man. And at the beginning of his career, when we was doing the walkthroughs in the strip clubs, niggas had him. Niggas had him good. Is when niggas started to get breaking up. I got shot, went to Rikers Island because I was on the run from parole. So I got locked up after I got shot. Then Shotty had to take control of the situation. And after he took control of it, he tried to get away from Harv. Because 6ix9ine belonged to me, Shotty and Harv. Really me and Shotty. Harv was came on as what he do, the enforcer. That's what Harv is. Harv is a red Chuck Taylor boy. So
did Harv believe in? Was Harv like, yo, this 6ix9ine shit is working. I'm with it. Or
it's
did it
not
take
that.
a little convincing? Or was he down before 6ix9ine was anything?
Nah, Harv was with it from the beginning.
Okay,
Harv the one that knocked Trippy Red out.
no
Harv
shit.
was with it. Harv was doing what he do, and that's protect the situation at all times. But once I was gone, and Shotty tried to get away from Harv because gotta understand Shotty and Harv, they always in competition, but Shotty can't fuck with Harv because Harv a little different. You know what I'm saying? Shotty put work in, but he ain't go. He ain't never
Word,
fake.
word, word.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real. Hey, that's business right there. We ain't
You
gonna
hear me?
trip to that.
Yeah. I don't take nothing away from my young boy, but at the end of the day, like he ain't gonna do like Harv do. You know, Harv will really put Harv red Chuck Taylor boy. You see these red Chuck Taylors we got on us. You know, like these two shits hanging from my ears and shit. Harv got it on the arm. Shotty got it on him. Mel got it on him. T Blood got it on him. Blacko got it on him. You know, it's only a few real red Chuck Taylor boys though, but him and him, Shotty and Harv, they go at it with each other. You know, who could put in the most work. It's just that Harv just put in a little different than Shotty do. You feel me? But that Shotty wanted his time to shine. You know, Shotty wanted to be like me. You know, Shotty wanted to be like me, and I always gave Shotty the blueprint. You know what I mean? Because that's my baby. So once I was on a Rikers Island fighting this third parole violation, you know what I mean? Unbeknownst also having a Rico federal hold on me, Shotty was able to run amok. You know what I'm saying? And play who he needed to play. You know, because our motto was with a new death row. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to take on that image. You know, and at the same time trying to get away from Harv. Cause Harv. That's why Harv snatched boy up and was
Yep.
like, yo, where your man at? Where your man at? When he say where your man at, he mean yo, we Shotty at. Cause that's who we want. You know, that's how we play, my nigga. You know, we play the snatch up game. That's our thing, man. No, it just unfortunate 6ix9ine came amongst some real bad guys. You know, it ain't his fault. You know, he just came amongst some real bad guys. That's all. You know, he a good kid. You know, just got caught up with some bad guys in the city.
How did he fit in with y'all, man? Like you
I mean,
say,
it
he's a
don't
good kid.
anybody go fitting because we're about that bag. You know, we're about captivity. You know,
I
captivity.
got my
Yeah,
Chucks
it's
on right now. Red
What type
Chucks.
of
They
dude
said
was
we
he?
about captivity.
huh?
Like, what type of dude was he? He didn't seem like the type of dude that would always want a half ounce of weed in his pocket, like he was
Oh
always
nah,
smoking.
hey,
Seemed
yo
like he
nah,
was good with a little bit of Chinese food.
6ix9ine don't even smoke though. But
Okay.
at the time he was with us in the dog pound. You know, I bring food to the pound. You feel me? Like anytime I pull up, there's always orange juice and I'm bacon and eggs. You know, that's how we do in New York. You know, niggas bacon and eggs, the shit out the
All
store.
right.
So niggas in the pound is like always 13, at least minimum 13 homies in the pound. So when nigga pull up, morning action, food, bud, what's going on. He fit in because niggas, the niggas that call shots is there. So, niggas ain't got no choice but to take a scepter to him. You know what I mean? Or them niggas will be penalized. So, and they ain't really had no say so. And then he rapping, him and Seiko linked up. Senko's a rapper, but his real manager was my man Chris, Black Chris. Excuse me.
Black Chris, yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
Black Chris. See, but what happened was
Not
that
Chris Black.
no. I'm talking about Black Chris was
Black
his real.
Chris.
Yeah, see, you see, me and Black Chris. See, that was Seiko man, but Black Chris was my man, and he had everything locked down. You know, he was doing an overseas tour, but Black Chris, he knocked that dog pound environment is not his thing. So it was like kind of hard as of like a compromising situation to have Black Chris there, amongst all this activity that was also taking place inside this house. You know what I mean? But yeah, niggas was morely going out than being in. You know, niggas come in for a few hours and niggas is back out. You know what I'm saying? You know, my whole thing was close out because we had a lot of people. You know, I'm connected to a lot of dudes that got big money with these labels. You know, like my man Frank. Who getting Max B home, the one who put all the money up to get Max B home from Phase One Network. You know, my man Frank, he worth like 60, 59, 60 M's.
God
And
damn.
he the one that put all the money up to get Max B home. All that appeal stuff, he put the bag up.
So
That's why
Snow,
Max is signed to Phase One Network. But yeah, what happened, son?
Snow, put it in perspective for me. When did you get locked up? Was it before Gummo dropped?
Nah,
Was it
it was after Guomo. Guomo already dropped. We was already lit. The phone
okay?
calls it was millions of dollars being put on the table. I mean, the highest deal we had was 9 million, and my man Frank is the one that orchestrated that. But I got hit on January 20th, so 2018. So
So
Once I
when
got
it
shot,
already come out, had the record with Fetty Wap had already come out?
not
Had
I
he
think
had
the
he gone
Billy
nah,
to
joint that
Dubai?
came out, right, Snow? The Billy
nah,
joint, right?
I was gone. I was going after the Guomo video.
Okay,
You
all
know what
right.
I'm saying? I was already hit. I was on Rikers Island. So I watched all that shit from Rikers Island though. You know what I'm saying? I
What are they
watched.
thinking? What are they thinking when you're telling everybody on Rikers Island that you're actually fucking with the kid with all the colorful hair that everyone isn't sure is gonna make it in the industry or not?
well, well, for starters, when I got to the island, I got sent to the 6th building. So I had a lot of homies in there, a lot of Millers, a lot of well, what other sets was there? Millers, some Brims. So when I got there, you know, the homies know who I am. I'm Snow Billy, my nigga. So when I'm on the island, like they know the homie, the big homie on the island. I'm on the island. I'm in the building. So when I got to my house, um, rumors already started to fly. Like, one rumor was I had shot my cousin and robbed him, and then he had shot me back and robbed me. So that was the dope they was pushing to justify their actions. So I'm like, all right, cool, So I'm stepping every yard. I go out. I don't duck no wreck. I don't care if I'm bandaged up, bullet holes in my head and neck. I don't duck no wreck. They got to kill me. Straight up, I gotta die. I'll die in there. You know what I'm saying? Send me out in the bag. I don't duck no wreck. So, I come up to every wreck yard. What's poppin'? What you doing? Yo, blood. Homie said, you shot him. That's why he shot you back. I'm like, yo, that's all bad dope, nigga. But whatever y'all niggas wanna take for that shit, we could do whatever. We could die today or live tomorrow. However y'all niggas wanna play this shit. I'm out here. I ain't in PC. I ain't in our Bics. I'm in population. I ain't. And you see my condition, so I'm on. I'm I'm out here. However we gonna do it, we gonna live in peace or we gonna die today, nigga. So I'm here. So when I got to the island, a lot of the homies knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? And then it really got lit when I got sent to C95. There's a house there they send you to, like all the big homies on the island get sent to this house. Because that's like the last stop. If you get in trouble from there, they send you off Rikers Island to like Albany
Gone,
County.
you packaged up, nigga.
Yeah, they send you to Utica County or Troy, somewhere up there. They get you off Rikers Island. You be going to court. They'll be sending ERU to come get you
Nigga, they might
from up
send you
there.
to Florida from there.
Yeah, and bring you back down. So I was in that house. In that house, you had Marlo from Queens, he had Big Brim. You had my cousin B.I., he just called me from Coney Island. CEO Chris tuck him down too. He just called me. He a big homie. He won the Big Mac Bowl of Brims right under Larry O. That's my first cousin. He from Coney Island. It was me, him, Marlo, um, another Billy that turned what's this the Get Money Stone Hood. He's a big homie now. Platinum, he had 3 bodies. He was there. This whole house was just straight madness. Nothing but homies that was waiting to get kicked off Rikers Island. So the house is just in a fucking complete chaos. Every day someone's getting stabbed and cut 2, 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fucked up house. Everybody in this house is fucked up. And I was there for a long time. Even after I was supposed to be released and the feds had a hold on me. And when I was there, man, the homies just used to wake me up a lot. Like, yo, man, that nigga on TV, man, or he on the radio. And I used to be like, yo, don't wake me up no more, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And I'm saying, like, I'm shot up. I'm about to go back up north for a long time. More likely, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know the Rico was looming over a nigga. But, the homies knew what it was. They a lot of the homies, they ain't really, niggas don't really give niggas care, but it's more politics going on inside. So niggas ain't really worrying about too much of the outside. We ain't really got too much outlets to the outside street. The TVs is old, the program, or whatever come on TMZ, and they able to catch. But niggas knew what it was. The politics was heavy, but it was cool though, cause niggas knew. You know what I mean? Like I ain't no young homie. You know what I mean? I've been blood a long time, so it's different. When I come in the building, it's different. All the I got a lot of ties with the sex money murders. You know what I'm saying? Because we blazing Billy, so them niggas always, You know, the Blazers is always on deck. They very, very deep. You know, they are heavy set. So no matter how much the Billies might thin out, the Blazers will always pick up the slack. So, you know, I had a lot of Blazers in the house with me. It was like 8 of them niggas. So, you know, the shit was a gangster paradise move though, but it was cool. I ain't tripping off it. I'm
Yeah,
here.
man. Snow, I appreciate the dialogue, man. I think it would be dope if we could do an interview. I know we had spoke about that in the DMs before, but yeah, it'd be dope to connect with you, man. Before we move on, I want to put you on the spot. Bigger buzz, since you were a part of what Takashi was going through, you saw it through jail as well. Bigger buzz, man. Takashi or French Montana? Who had a bigger buzz coming from New York? What's everybody think?
French Montana. I mean, Takashi.